What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here with another Transformers review, this time from Age of the Primes. We'll be looking at Smokescren. So we'll take a quick look at his box and then we'll get into the figure. Okay, so this is your Age of the Primes box with Smokescren came in. Plastic packaging, you got images of him in both modes right here. You got the steps right there. It goes from robot to alt mode in 20 steps. Age of the Primes Smokescren. 2 all are 1 on this side. 3 of the 13 Primes. Deluxe class. Got a nice picture of him right here, front and center. Back of the box shows off weapon storage and what you can do with the weapons. Here's his alt mode. There's robot mode. Then there's the barcode. And that's me dropping it. And then the boring bottom. Oh, here's the top. Not much going on. It just says Smokescren. The card told me. That's the box. Let's get into the figure. So here's Smokescren out of the packaging, and he is from Transformers Prime, or this is their interpretation of Transformers Prime. Let me show you the picture really quick. All right, so that was the picture. As you notice, it looks nothing like what he looks like here. I think me personally, I like that version better than this one, but this is their interpretation from that figure. So let's take a look at the details of this one. Get a nice close-up of him. Let me bring the camera up. So here is his head sculpt. White helmet. And you got some red detailing on the helmet itself. Some silver as well. Silver face and blue eyes. The front of the car is his chest piece. The Autobot logo that's barely visible on the blue. Kind of blends in. Same tone almost. Got some blacks or dark green. No, not dark green. It's been a long day. Is that gunmetal or black? I can't really tell in my lighting. But you got the silver here for the nips. Big shoulder pads. Got the car doors, the wings sticking out. Silver crotch, white legs. As well. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be positioned a certain way. This is how he came out of the box, so I didn't really finagle him outside the box or anything, but it looks like the wheels are supposed to be backwards like this. So we'll just go with that. Here's his toes. I'm going around the back. You got a bunch of hollowness right here right here. Maybe Go Better will give us some fillers for that. Who knows? The spoilers on the car is his heel spurs. Profile wise is pretty clean. I got his weapons stored on his back. We'll get that out the way too. So there is weapon storage, and this is where you put them. You just plug them into the doors on both sides like that. It could be a jetpack. You use them for a jetpack, whatever you want. But yes, again, pretty clean backpack. Not that bad. Decent looking figure. This will pop up on you. Doesn't really clip into place all that great. But that's him in robot mode. Now let's take a look at his accessories. 2 of these cannons for his hands. Painted silver, molded in white. And I'll show you how these work. It's simple. You just fold the hand in. You see the port there, and you just plug it in. Like that. You could probably, let me see if it can be done. I don't know why you'd want to do it this way, but you can hold it like that if you want to, but ideally it's just supposed to turn the hand and drop it on the floor. Okay. I think I hit my quota for dropping things today. And then you have, bring up the camera a little bit and keep hitting the camera too. And there you go, all armed up with his weapons. Not bad, not bad. And of course, I already showed you the weapon storage, so we don't have to go through that. So now let's do some comparisons. I'll show you where my headspace is with this guy. When I saw him, this is the first person I thought of when I saw him. It was Power of the Primes Jazz. That's who I thought of. That's who I thought it was at first when we were getting it. So I pulled him out to see kind of similar in a way. Not really, but I mean, I just feel like the way his chest piece is and the way his chest is, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw this guy. And again, this is Studio Series Jazz as well. You can see he's a little bit taller than Jazz, but again, that's what I was thinking about. When you see him, I think of Jazz. I don't think Smokescreen. This is Smokescreen that I think of when I hear Smokescreen. This is Earthrise Smokescreen, and this is the one I'm thinking of when I hear. I don't see this. I see that guy. That's just me. But that's how these two look together as well. So that was my look at robot mode for Age of the Prime Smokescreen. Next up, we're going to do the transformation. Let's get this guy transformed. I did it one time, so I got the instructions right here for reference. So let's get this guy transformed. The first thing I'm going to do is the easy steps. We're just going to tuck away the hands. Get that out the way. That step is done. And of course, straighten all the limbs out. So when it comes to getting him transformed, it just lines up better. All right, so that's done. I'm gonna take this front piece right here. You're gonna pop it up and bring it up over his head like that. You wanna take his head and you wanna lay it down like that. So he's looking straight up. And then this chest piece right here, take it up and bring it all the way up. Looks like it should go that far up. So in a profile, it looks like this. His head's tucked away in there, and this is straight up like that. Take his arms, raise them up, and then you want to twist them. When you twist them, turn them like this on both sides. Turn them like that. So the black parts are showing on both sides. And then you want to take these things and bring them up and around. Again, on this side, you want to take it up and bring it around. So it kind of looks like he's flexing on you. Then you want to merge the two halves. Wait, this thing came down, I'm sorry. Then you want to merge the two halves underneath the hood. You want to make sure that they go underneath this piece here. And then you see you get the tab slots connections over here. So you want to bring this around. Look at this, there's 2 points to line up. And then like that. So you have it looking like this for the front end of the car. It looks like this one's flatter than that one. Let me fix this side up. It looks like it's a little higher than this one. All right, a little better. Still looks a little higher, but I think it's better. I think it'll fit. We'll work on that one, but that's what you have going on so far. All right, so now the legs, you want to open up these pieces if they haven't opened up on you already, because they tend to open up. And then you're gonna do like a combiner war type thing by the knee here. You want to bring it, and I know this is gonna be tight. You want to bring it up like this. You can see the difference in the legs when you close them up. So how this one's shorter, you want to bring that one up too. So bring it up. Good Lord, it's tight. There we go. Bring them up to shorten them out, like that. Very tight joints. You want to take the side wheels, you want to spin them down like this on both sides. And then you want to close this up. It should slot into, should tab into the knee. Right, yeah, it should tab into this piece up here. Just want to make sure, yeah, let me do that. So you got to bring this, might have to bring it up more. Yeah, it's just a little short. Let me work on that knee really quick. Got them lined up, and this got pegged. This one got unpegged. They were just pegged in. What are you guys doing to me? There we go. All right, so now they're pegged in. Sheesh. They just fight you. So these parts will, of course, now the car, these parts should line up. One minute. Oh no, momento. All right, so these are gonna peg into the feet over here. There is a peg right there, or here's the peg. It's gonna go into the hole. I'm gonna line it up and pop it in. Standing on both sides, and then you could just peg them together. And then bring the feet, close the feet up like this. And if everything, in theory, lines up, everything should just peg in. But nothing ever does. You get one side in, the other side pops out. There we go. So that's what we have so far for the car. And it's been a fight. Easy transformation is just lining things up is a pain in the ass. But here we got, this is what we got so far. Now this piece comes down. It looks weird because the doors came off. I should really put those on first. Let me put the doors back on. All right, now bring this back. This should go back. I just had it too. The door should close up. If they don't pop off. My doors, these doors are gonna be popping off all the freaking time. I don't know what's up with it. See? Hold on. Hold on. All right, so I got all that pushed down and in. Now I just gotta put the doors on. And they're gonna peg in right here. Ideally, they shouldn't be falling off, but they are. So they just go right in there and nope, wrong door. And it's upside down. I'm just doing a great job with this video, ain't I? I'm showing you what not to do when transforming these things. Think of it as an instructional video of what not to do. See, this doesn't stay in. I think once they pop off, they're always gonna pop off. There should be tabs or something back down here. Yeah, they clip into. They clip into these bottom door parts if they don't pop off over here like they've been doing. Let me clean it up and fix these things, and then I'll get right back to you guys. And here he is back from transformation. Once I got the doors on, they just swing close and they tab in here, and it's not a secure tab connection. I could be doing something wrong.